What does a prime Shane Mosely do in today's welterweight? I know he's still fighting, but a prime Shane, what does he do in this welterweight division? Is it still a tough division, or is it a little less than
prime Shane? A prime Shane, like I was considered pound for pound, so prime Shane was a bad man. I mean, fighting Oscar and beating Oscar at the Staples Center at that time, and him fighting at Corte, Felix Trinidad fighting, I mean, all these killer welterweights. I mean, all of them. And for me to get in there after he goes through all those guys and to fight somebody like that, I was a bad man welterweight.
So that was the one fight we were missing. You were going to fight Trinidad a couple of times.
Yeah, but Winky beat me to it. Winky ruined it.
What happened with you and Trinidad?
You know, I think I was watching Oscar. I think I was a little too fast for Trinidad. He was going to try to throw his left hook, and I was going to duck under and be able to catch him with some shots. Because that's pretty much, and he pretty much had a step that he did. He step, and I would have timed the step right when he did his right hand left hook. I already knew it was coming. So
who are you targeting currently?
I'm targeting all the top. Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather.
They're on their way out.
Cotto, I know, but that's it. Cotto and Marquez, they're on their way out, but they're really not on their way out.
Yeah, they're not. They're still great fighters.
They're still great fighters, but they're around. So all four of those guys. Yeah. And, you know, I want to prove myself. I want to let people know, no, I'm still here. I still got it. You know, maybe not like I did when I was back in the day when I was welterweight, but I still have it. I'm still in the ring with all the top guys. I'm still able to work really good.
Mostly, why continue with your career at this point? You would pretty much achieve everything.
I love it. I love doing it. I want to go sit on the couch or something and just watch what's going on. I want to be involved with the fun. This is fun. This is not work. What does
it feel like to be the pound for pound fighter? Because, you know, Floyd was that for a while. It kind of goes in stages, and you at one point were that. What does it feel like being that one guy where everybody's like, that's the guy that could?
Oh man, it's a great feeling. It's a great feeling to know that you're top guy, but you're also the mark guy.
Yeah.
You're the guy that everybody wants to get, so you have to train even harder. But it's a great feeling to know that you're on top of the world and you achieved all these different things, you know. And what else is there to do?
So when guys called you out, then how would you choose? Like, okay, I want to fight that guy, because you hear everybody calling you out. How do you decide who you want to fight?
At the time, because I know that I was always the guy on the bottom coming up and wanted to be the guy that was the top guy. So when they called me out, I wanted to give them the opportunity to fight me, because I remember when I was down there and I wanted to fight. And oh no, I'm gonna fight this guy. I'm gonna fight that guy or this guy, or take it. They're gonna do easy fights here and there, and I didn't really like that too much. So I'm like, oh, you think you can beat me? I'm the best guy. You think you can beat me? Let's fight. Let's fight. I fought everybody. I didn't care. Oh, 54? All right, let's go. I'm not a 54 pounder. I'm still not 54 pounder.
Do you think it's still like that? Is it still like that today? Huh? Is it still like that today? Guys want to fight the best, or do you think it's kind of gone a different direction?
They want more money. They want to be in position to get more money or get more limelight, fame, all that stuff, whatever. But it's not about the boxing. It's not about being the best and fighting to be the best and fighting the guys out there. You know, there's only a few guys that, and I have to say, Sean is like the Sean and King.
What do you think about Earl Spence, the most avoided man in boxing right now?
Yeah, I mean, Earl Spence he's good, and I've seen a couple of his fights, but I don't know if he's the most feared like that.
Why nobody trying to step in the ring with him?
Because they might not get the right payday for it, maybe.
What you just say though?
I know they might not get the right payday, so it's kind of like you're fighting a guy, and you have to fight him pretty much for free. And you get a hard fight. You're not really getting credit. He's still kind of a prospect. Yeah, it's that you can kind of see that. But this fight right here, when you have Sean and you have Keith fighting, that's something that they can put it all on the line and say, "I'm gonna fight you." Sometimes guys avoid that fight because they're tough fights that two people know. They'll avoid it and be like, "You know what? I'm not gonna fight Keith. I'm gonna fight this person." Or that person, because I don't want to fight Keith. He's tougher. He's too tough. But then the same, realm.
Do you think Earl's on that level?
I think I've seen some of the stats. I haven't really seen him fight yet, but I think he's there. He's on the level. I'm not sure if he's all the way on the level, but he's on that level, and he's good. And, the southpaw stance, and he does a lot of good moves and stuff like that. But I don't know if he's really been tested yet. But he's good. He's good. And I think that he will be on the level if he's not on the level already. He's knocking on the door like this. He's knocking on the door, but he needs he needs like a Sean Porter fight, or he needs a Keith Thurman fight. He needs a Guerrero fight. He needs a Garcia fight. He needs that fight to be like, I'm here. That's all. But he's great. He's a good fighter. But he's like right here, going like this, and you just need that person to get him in there.
What was that fight for you? Who was that fight for you in your career?
Well, as a lightweight, I knocked out a lot of people. I guess Philip Holiday would have been because I won the world title from him. And then I think the next fight was the Panamanian Demetrius Sabalas. I think that was the next one that people said, okay, he's for real. I beat Philip Holiday, but Demetrius Sabalas is the one that they really knew that I was.
Shane, when you jumped up in weight from lightweight to 147 to fight Oscar, was there any doubt, like you said, maybe like in the back of your mind, like maybe it's not a good decision, or did you always feel it was the right thing to do?
No, I knew it was the right decision because I had the opportunity of working with Oscar a lot of times on the Olympic team and around. I knew that I was bigger than him, so it wasn't like everybody else that goes in the room was like, oh man, he's big. Boom, he hit with the left hook. Boom, oh my God. He really can hit. It's different. Me, I already had the experience of knowing when he hit the left hook, boom, I feel like, yeah, that's about right. I got out of the way.
What do you think about Margarito coming back after 4 years?
Oh, that's interesting. I don't know.
That's the fight you target.
Yeah, I mean, but see, I got my victories. I'm good. If he calls me out,
just on the mere fact that he tried to cheat.
He didn't touch me. He didn't touch me. But it's up to him to be like, oh, you don't want to fight you. And I'm not fighting 54. I'm fighting 47. It's up to him. I'm good. Like me, I'm going after Cotto, Mayweather and Marquez and all those guys because I lost to those guys. And I felt like I wasn't on top of my game. I wasn't ready for them. Now I'm ready.
They're saying maybe Cotto and Marquez together. You think that's a good fight, or is Marquez too small?
Marquez, I don't know. It's a good fight. It's a good fight. It depends. Styles about the fight. I don't know. I'm not really sure. And I know that, like I said, Cotto's not really a 60-pounder. Not even a 54. He's really more of a 47-pounder. So,
Would you fight Cotto again in New York, though? But in New York, after last time when you fought him there?
That was a good fight, though.
Yeah, it was a good fight. But see, I wanted to fight him out in Vegas or around here because, New York, you have to knock him out. It's hard to knock Cotto out. He has a pretty good chin. Even Canelo didn't, knock him out. He's way bigger than him.
Yeah. How did you feel walking into the Staples Center when you fought Margarito? I think it still holds the attendance record for a boxing fight. I mean, it was filled to the brim. Yeah, how did that feel walking in there?
Oh man, it was crazy. And I knew that the fans, if they respected me, but it was pro Margarito.
Did you feel the fans turn around though when you?
Yeah, they switched in the second half.
They switched in the second half, but like I said, it wasn't that they didn't like me; they respected me, and I love that they respected my skill, they respected who I was after I got to do my thing. Even though they was going for Margarito, I got the respect. That's what the main thing is, getting the respect of people.
How did it make you feel, though, that you're one of the few fighters that can tap into that Mexican market where they accept you as one of their own? They've always done that to you. How does that make you feel, Shane?
It makes me feel good. I mean, growing up in Pomona and in California, it's kind of like they would call me, even in the gym, like a black Mexican. I fight like a black Mexican. They say that. I go in there and I rumble with anybody. And do my body shots the same way.
The trainer once told me that every fighter should come out here to Southern California and spar because this is where you really pick up the inside game, learn to do stuff that you can't do somewhere else. Is that true, Shane?
That's true. That's true. It was more so back then when I was coming up. Now they kind of switch a little bit, but hopefully they get back to it. I'm trying to bring it back to the community.
You would always sometimes throw your left hook to the body, kind of palm down. The only other fighter I've seen do that, kind of like that. Like I've seen you throw the left hook to the body, kind of like that.
It depends on what type of body shot I want to do. If I want to go around the elbow, then I'll go here. I'll go around the elbow. But if I do a long one, it's gonna be this way, a long one.
Because the only other fighter I've seen do that is like Golovkin. So I'm wondering if there's like some better effect to throwing the left hook that way?
Not necessarily. It's just if the guy has his hands up like here and he's covered, then you want to go around it, the body. But if he's boxed right here and you throw some punches here and he comes forward, then you do a long one.
When's Shane Jr. looking at getting back in the ring?
Hopefully February 5th, sometime. Yeah, I'm trying to do it. I have Rocco tomorrow fighting on Oscar De La Hoya's card in Palm Springs, Fancy Springs. And maybe I can get Shane Jr. on that card too as well. If not, then we're looking to get him on pretty soon.
How's he feeling after everything?
He feels great. He thinks that the time, did him some good. He'd been sparring and working, he'd been in the gym, and he's feeling great. He's actually getting more speed, power, and I'm excited to see him fight again.